Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then on Friday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got Porzingis. Marcus Smart is out there with Light. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Smith in at the center filling out the middle. And for Oklahoma City, you've got Isaac. Bam Adebayo is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Murray, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. With these guys roaming around the painted area, we should see lots of physicality, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a big presence at the 4 and 5 positions. Guys that can really change the game with their physicality on the glass and inside.
Here's Leiden to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Pass to Henderson. Now Washington. Henderson with the screen for Washington. Now Murray lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. Miller with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Here's Leiden. Smart on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Henderson passes to Isaac. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Smart kicks to Leiden. Launches a 3. The Thunder pull it in and going against Kansas City, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team. A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis from the arc. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Smith missing.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Here's Henderson. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Misses, and he wants that one back. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Leiden. Here's Smith. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Pass to Murray. Murray, a screen on Porzingis. Henderson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Smith with a screen on Murray. Miller outside. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Another shot. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Murray. And at last they get one to fall.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
Miller against Isaac. Here's Smith. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Smith's got 6. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Washington. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. For Kansas City, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Smith with a screen on Murray. A 3-ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. And once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Adebayo with a screen on Smart. And that one's good by Henderson.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Smart. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Miller against Isaac. Now Henderson. Murray, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac. No good on the 3. Pass to Smart. Knocked loose. Stolen by Henderson. Fires the 3. Miller grabs the miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Screen by Porzingis. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. Porzingis has got 6.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Murray's checked in. Kansas City also with a sub. Childress has checked in. Oklahoma City trailing. Henderson outside. Murray, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Murray. And he lays it straight in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And for the Kings, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Now, here is Miller. Still without a basket. Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Henderson passes to Murray. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Murray with the jam.
And just making it hard to stay on it. The dribble moves gets Murray the space he needs to operate.
Smith with a screen on Murray. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Kings lead by 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Henderson, and the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
West is checked in for DeJounte Murray. Opens it up for Adebayo. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Childress. Porzingis with a screen on West. Childress the pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Henderson. Oh!
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Childress with it. He has yet to score. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Thunder on D. Smith dishes to Miller. Misses the baby hook. Oklahoma City shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Murray finds Henderson. West outside. Shoots over Childress.
And he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Smith the pass to Porzingis. Childress with it. There's the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Adebayo. West with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Nuggets.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Henderson passes to Washington. West outside, uncovered. West missing again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Smith with a screen on Murray. And it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Henderson. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
In the corner, Smith with it. The 3. Kept alive. Tries again. And it's Porzingis getting it to go. Porzingis has got 8 points.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. The 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
3 points.
Miller's got 3 assists in the game. And so Henderson will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing here by 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line.
That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Walsh is checked in, and Moore subbed in for Bam Adebayo. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They get it back. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. And the Kings lead by 8.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Murray sets a screen for Henderson. Makes the shot. Best in number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Nice shot by Smith.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Murray. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Smith sets the pick for Childress. Three-pointer, LeVert. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Kansas City. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Kings leading now by 10. We've got Murray. He's out there with West, and it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Walsh. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 42% so far. Near the three-point line, it's Moore. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Now, here's Childress, defended by West. And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
To the left side wing. Murray surveying the D. Takes the 13-footer. Unable to get that one. Kansas City has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Over in the corner, Barnes fires the 3. Rebound by Murray. Thunder trailing by 12. In the corner, Murray with it. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And out of bounds is the Thunder gain possession. Isaac's checked in from Oklahoma City. Wyden's checked in for Kansas City. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here is West. Scoreless thus far. Sinks the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Smith with a screen on West. Wyden kicks to Childress. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. He can't get that one.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Leiden. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Denver. For three, Smith. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Isaac outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Murray. Here's Leiden. Nothing on the board. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Greg, we know it's still early in this season, but how significant is it for a team to have a hot start to the season or a cold start to the season?
You know, I think it can give some indication of their overall strength. But, Kevin, so much can happen in the course of a season. Don't go judging these teams just yet.
Moore outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kansas City.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to LeVert. For three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. That shot off. Kings have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out to Smith. Here's the three. He doesn't hit that one. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's West. The shot, no good. Kansas City leading by 13. Here's Leiden. LeVert in the corner. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. LeVert's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Isaac outside. On the wing, Murray. Defended by Childress. Clock at 4. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Leiden, defended by West. Rebound by Murray. Murray outside. West. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from LeVert.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Smith sets the pick for LeVert. Back to Smith. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 16 points for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Isaac kicks to Murray. Isaac with a screen for Murray. Smith with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Leiden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really at the right place defensively. If you can't block force them to the line.
Kansas City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Henderson comes in for West. Porzingis, he's checked in for Kansas City. Brandon Miller comes in for Karis LeVert.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Miller, the pass to Smith from deep. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Henderson looking it over. Murray outside. This one for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Leiden. And it's Miller in the corner. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Kings shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Morris checked in for Keegan Murray. And West subs in for Murray. Smith sets the pick for Miller. Smith finds Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Porzingis has got 14.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Henderson with a screen on Smith. Isaac misses.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Porzingis with a screen on West. Smith for 3. They grab their own miss. Shoots over Washington. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Washington passes to Henderson. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Kansas City leading by 23. Smith sets the pick for Childress. Inside, Smith kicks to Porzingis. Shoots over Washington. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release points so high.
Pass to Henderson. Isaac outside. Henderson with a screen on Smith. Now here's West to end the drought. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Leiden. Launches it from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Miller outside. Here's Leiden. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Doubled by Smith. Pass to Washington. And it's West in the corner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Leiden passes to Smith. Porzingis with a screen on Isaac. Here's Childress. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
West finds Isaac. Here's Moore, covered by Miller. Washington passes to Henderson. The tray. P.J. Washington, and that's good. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Set up. Porzingis with a screen on West. Smith against Washington. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Isaac. Porzingis can't hit. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Henderson. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Thunder. DeJounte Murray comes in for West. Kansas City also with a sub. Smart's checked in. Murray kicks to Henderson. Henderson with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
In the corner, Smith with it. From outside the arc, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Smart against Henderson. He takes it in. Off on the layup.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Smith the pass to Miller. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Smith sets the pick for Miller. Pass to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith with a screen on Isaac. Outside, Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Kansas City ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. Out in Philadelphia, it'll be the 76ers against the Magic. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. And I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings leading now by 20. On the court right now for the Kings, Miller is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Smith. And it's Lydon in at the point guard position.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Henderson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 18 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Smith with a screen on Henderson. Here's Light. Smith kicks to Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Pass to Murray. Murray sets a screen for Washington. Now Henderson lets the three fly. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
Kansas City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
The Thunder shooting not great, 40% for the game. Murray, the pass to Washington. Now Isaac. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot. Smith with the defensive effort. Kings leading now by 23. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Porzingis kicks to Smart. Money from the wing.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Murray outside. Lots of room. Off the left rim and out.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Biden passes to Porzingis, and it's in there. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Nice game. Great performance by Jabari Smith.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to pull this guy off.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Coming off a terrific season, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Henderson outside. Pass to Murray. Murray a screen on Porzingis. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Shoots the 3. No good from Lydon.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Henderson passes to Murray. Back to Henderson. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Lydon. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Lydon passes to Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Smart against Henderson. Murray outside. Back to Henderson. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. Nice shot by Smart.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray, the pass to Washington. Here's Isaac. To the paint. And then Washington with the dunk.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
In the corner, Smart with it. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Smart's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lydon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
For 3, Henderson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Oklahoma City. Out to the wing. Here's Lydon. He's covered by Murray. Here's Smith. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Murray, the pass to Henderson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup. Henderson's got 26 points.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Screen by Smith. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Henderson with the jam.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Kings. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Porzingis sets the pick for Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Washington. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Kansas City has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Miller with a screen on Adebayo. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Henderson against Smith. And the rejection by Smith. They retain possession. Porzingis finds Miller. Back to Porzingis. Miller sets a screen for Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. In 3rd, the Thunder.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
He's off on the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Here's Henderson. 28 points for him. Pass to Murray. Here's Washington. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Washington. Takes a shot at the elbow. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
Smith inside. Washington's on him. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Murray with the bounce pass. They get it back.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Down low. Smith kicks to LeVert. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Washington passes to Murray. Henderson with it. For the three. Pass to Murray. Takes the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Barnes sets a screen for Smith. From past the arc, another three for Kansas City.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Adebayo passes to Murray. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Childress. Back to Smith. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They set the pick. Pass to Childress. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Smith kicks to Childress. No good on the triple. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Henderson with it. Now Smith defending. Stolen by LeVert. Smith against Henderson. And Smith gets double teamed. Here's Childress. A rebound by Washington. The Thunder shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Murray. Puts up a three. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight. On the wing, Barnes. Back to LeVert. And so it's Kansas City leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Murray out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's West. And it's Moore in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Childress. Pass to LeVert. Shoots from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the Thunder with it. Moore outside. Back to West. To the inside. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. West has got 4 this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Three-pointer, LeVert gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, LeVert taking that short 3 from the corner. That's money.
Over to the left wing. LeVert against Moore. Stolen by LeVert. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Childress. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Isaac with a screen for West. Driving in, and the dunk by West.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. He's covered by Murray. Here's the floater. And good that time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. On the wing, Isaac. Left side, West. Shoots over Childress. West misses. Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pick. Puts it up from 7. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. On the wing, Murray. Back to West. Wide open look. West can't get that one to fall. Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Childress. And here's Barnes for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
And it's blocked. He's covered by Murray. Barnes screen on Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. The Thunder shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. No good from Moore. On offense, here are the Kings. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Shoots a 3. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Isaac a screen. High arcing shot. Moore with the bucket. And here now the Kings. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Childress, the pass to Barnes. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
West outside, just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from in close. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The second chance effort. Misses from close range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Moore kicks to Isaac. West passes to Isaac. Up and in on the layup.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Now, here's Childress. Three-pointer, LeVert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Moore kicks it to West. Pass to Isaac. Oklahoma City moving it around. And then Washington with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And that one misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Henderson, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Now, here's Childress. He's covered by Murray. Barnes up top. Here's Messi. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Messi's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And Adebayo drops them both. Kansas City has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Childress, the pass to Reeves. There's the triple. The Thunder pull it in. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray dishes to Henderson. Back to Murray. Now here's Adebayo. D right on him. That shot off. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
LeVert from outside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Henderson against Reeves. Henderson kicks to Washington. Pass to Isaac. Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Childress. Out to Henderson. Fires for three. Rebound by the Kings.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The offensive rebound. Here's Isaac. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Substitution for the away team. Bismack Biyombo. Mises.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Barnes with it. Pass to Biyombo. Barnes the screen. Biyombo, no luck. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the basket by Isaac.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
They set the pick. Here he goes. Yes, that goes in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Henderson passes to Washington. Now Adebayo. .144 left to play in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Checking in for the away team, number 17, Yannick, number 17.
Shot from the inbound. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
After developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
Childress with Murray on him. The shot from the low post is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jabari Smith.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Pass to Barnes. Fades and shoots. And the Kings tack on 2 more.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Out to Henderson. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's LeVert. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. So the Kings win it. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jabari Smith.